So yeah, welcome back. Now, so we want to do this, the air. Forget. So we create a new layer and you pick this brush. Where's this brush? This brush. It's called brush 1. That is the brush you want to use. Be sure your color is on white and you rotate it. So let's see what we have. The opacity be white. Let's see. I want to know why. Okay. So you can see. Yes. So just pick the brush and then just trace it around. Let's do that. Let's do that. Don't worry, just keep on doing it. Trace it around. What you want to do is click that and reduce the opacity. Reduce the opacity. Can you see? So just walk around that back. Let's on this, you see. So we want to do it, bring it down. We want to bring it down before we add the other one, because this the down, of the air is a little bit reddish. It's a little bit reddish, so we want to do that. Want to do that. Reduce the opacity. Use the opacity. Create a new layer. Create a new layer and on the color on the face and pick the color on the air. It's a little bit reddish. So see, it will be ready. So you bring it up a bit, maybe reddish. So, and then you just do for this, for the other places. Reduce the opacity. Reduce the opacity. So when you've done that, add a new layer. Pick your airflow brush. Select the color to be white, and then I don't know if this will work, but let's see. Choose the blending mode to be soft light. On this, you see there is this part of the air has a light, so you want to just do this, add a white here, add the white here, add it here. Be careful, add it there, add it. I think 6.9 is too, yeah, so add it. Don't go beyond the highlight, yes. Yeah, so you can see I want to add a light. I want to add a light. Yeah, so reduce the airflow, the opacity, increase the size, and just do for the other part. For the other part, and you see, for the other part, don't worry, let's do that. And then create a new layer. Use this one as glue. Reduce the opacity. You want to work on the down, but you don't want it to be too shiny. I want it to be too shiny. Don't worry. Let's increase the reduce the size, increase the opacity, not too much. Or well, you can even do it too much, and just add that. You see that? Can you see that? Yeah. So just do that for the air, and you're having a sleek air. So reduce the opacity and just do that for the other part to make it more sleek, so it can blend. It can blend. You want to blend it. Can you see? So you see that? So what you do is come down to this one. You want to reduce this. If it is too much, you can see I've reduced the opacity. I reduce it to 65, and this can also reduce. You see? Can you see? So that's it. Let's see if we add glue to the down one, whether it is going to work. Yeah. Can you see? So let me come back to this and add white to that area. Let me add it. Let me reduce the size. It looks as if it is bent, so you don't want it to bend. You don't want that area bent. You want it bent. This is good. Yeah, so you can see I want to come down to this place and add white. I'll pick my last brush. I want to add white to this place. add white to that place. It's not that blackish, so you don't want the black to be obvious. Yeah. We add the red. Add the red to it. Let me reduce the opacity. I just want to change the color. It's not black. That area is not black. Yeah, so so that is just it about that. So we come down, we've done for the hair, and then we just come down. We are here, the eyes. So what you want to do is to add the yellowish color, or let me say the reddish color. The eye. You create a new layer, pick your paint brush. Is it the paint brush that we are using? Let's see. The paint brush, and then so what you want to do is create a duplicate of this picture. Create a duplicate and bring it up. Bring it up. So you can always use this picture if you want to use it. So zoom in, select the color, so you should know that the color should be around this area. So of that, and then just let's see if we reduce it. Now 57 is okay. So I add blue. Just increase the size a bit, increase the opacity, and just just add to that part. Add to there. See, it seems you have not done anything, but look, So add again, add to that part of the eyes, add to this side also. It's just to make your eyes come out. Just to make it come out. So you do to this area also. Reduce the opacity and increase the size. Come to the black part of this place. Just do that. Yeah, so can you see? That is it. Done for that. So the next thing is to come below. Yeah, create a duplicate and then create a new layer below this. We don't want to keep going up. We want to create for the lips. So pick your paintbrush, select the color of the lips. That is it. Learn to always select the color with your eyedropper tool. This is the eyedropper tool. So you just click that and select color, zoom in and select the color of the lips. So you click the color and just select. You can see this is the color, and then you just do that. You do that. So having done all that, we want to add the bone, the other color on the lips. So you can see we want to add them. So create a new layer and you select, pick your color. I love using the color on the face to make it so this time around you are not going to use the airflow. I'm going to use the airflow brush. So just add something. I create a new layer. It will be below the reddish part, the bone which you just added. It is below it. It is below this one. So I come here, I pick my eyedropper. It's called the eyedropper tool. I want to add it around here. So So what you do is lift it up a bit, lift it up a bit, lift it up a bit. I want it a little bit different. Yeah, can you see? Should be around here also. Around here. So now come back to this and select back the color which you were using earlier. So reduce the opacity, and add it around that the below, the one you just added. You don't want it to be too obvious, so I'm going to see what I'm doing. Can you see this also? Still on it. So reduce this is the size, and on this, as a beginner you don't get tired of learning. So when I started this, I almost, at a point I wanted to relent, but I kept on moving. We done something. Yeah, let me increase the opacity so you can see it. Reduce this. Yeah, so add a new one, pick your color. Yeah, I want to add that also. I want to add it around there. Increase the opacity and just zoom in. Reduce the size. a bit to 37, and then just that is it. So I want to add, let me add it. Add it, no, add a new layer above this. Pick your eyedropper, so continue. Reduce the, increase the opacity, and reduce the size. Yeah, we are getting there. Yeah, so that is that about that. Create a new layer above, create a new layer. This video is for beginner. Normally if I want to do it, I will just create it on that same layer, but as a beginner you have to get what you want to do, so that when you become a master, you know how to adjust yourself. So before then, come to this, and come to this layer and reduce your opacity 3, and just do this. Reduce the opacity 1.7 is okay. So just do this, draw those lines. Let's see if that is necessary. No, I don't think so. Create a new layer that is not necessary, and pick the white. Pick the white and just set it to soft light. Increase the size, just do it that way. Let's see of this. Yeah, so we cannot see better what we've done until we add a new layer and cut down, blend that one to glue. So then we just, let's do for the lines first. So just add lines. So we add it, the glue. We want to reduce the size of the glue. So reduce, you just do that. You do that. See, let me show you what you are doing. Can you see? So that is what you add it beside. It should be beside. Should be beside. Should be beside. To make it come out. So add it beside it. Can you see what you've done? Yeah. So we want to add to all this side also. And to do that all this place also. So go back to the soft light. Soft light, make sure that is if you are working on this picture, it is next may not be, depending on the picture. If you need this picture, I can send it to you. So reduce the size and just one more thing that we did not add. See, we need to go back to this one and add it back. I want to add it. All these things we did not add it, so we need to go back to the lines to add it. Because it is going to be on our white. just follow me. That is why this tutorial is not a speed lapse tutorial, so that you can see what I am doing and you can also do the same. Then let me choose another color to blend it with, yeah. So we add the glue. So come back here, increase it, and then add the glue, and you see, reduce the opacity of the glue. Increase the opacity of the glue, reduce the size, and then on this. So that is too much. So that is it. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Yeah, so this is beautiful. And then you just we've done all this we want to do for the clothes, and then we'll be through with that. We're through with our video. Add a new layer, open the duplicate this one, come above. So pick your color and just, this is black, so pick your paint brush and then of this, zoom in, increase the opacity. So can you see that? That is it. So what you want to do is create a layer above and on this. So you want to pick your whites. Is that going to work? Should we take white? Pick your last brush. Last brush. Select white. And then let's check if we are getting that. Pick this soft light. Increase the size to, increase the size. Just do. So and that is that about that. So but if you have been able to get it to this point, you are a master, you are a pro already. So all you need to do is just bring a background, just come below this, and I will come below this layer. This one off. Let me delete that. Later that you come below this, you pick. So you pick this and you import image. Import image and you pick a background. Pick your background. So you select and you see that is that. And then you, if you wish to type, you pick the text and you pick your font and you type. So that's it about that. So then to save it, once you've done whatever you had, whatever you want to add, and you want to save, just come to this, press this share, and you save to device. So that's it about that. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button like, share, and comment. I'll be willing to read your comments. Bye. I love you.